what has your support system been like, and what role has support played on your journey, both in the fields of sport and even in entrepreneurship? What's the role of support been like?
I mean, I've been lucky, touch wood, that my parents, my sister, have always been very supportive, and even my friends, to be honest. I mean, whatever way they could be supportive, they've always been supportive. My parents, because I'll tell you this, I've been sailing for about 12 to 13 years now. Okay, my monthly bill for sailing club comes to about 3 to 4 thousand rupees, or even back then it was quite high for a kid. But my dad and my mom have come to the sailing club only once. Like they've been a member, they've been everything, but they've never come. And every time my monthly bill would come, I would just go tell dad that this is the money I need. He would just give me the money and say, "Okay, go." And the idea of him putting that confidence in me really shaped my life. I mean, because I knew somebody trusts me, and I want to ensure that I don't break that trust. And that's also when you, like, financially, the sport is very expensive. Like sailing is just incredibly crazy. Like your shoes would cost you about 8,000 rupees, and they would, or a sail would cost you 40,000 rupees, and you can use it only professionally, like 4 or 5 events. So that's just 2 years you're spending 40,000 rupees. So, but for my parents, they made sure that somehow or the other, even if they had to reduce their expenses, they would. But support me in financial way, mentally. Like there were few times when I just wanted to quit the sport because of all the politics, because each sport has its own politics. And so there were moments where I was like, no, I don't want to continue. But they would always come and encourage me. They would talk to me, make sure that I don't give up stuff because of someone else. If I have to give up, it should be because of myself. So they've been very strong in my whole journey, even for education wise. Even right now, when I told them that, okay, I want to do this entrepreneurship thing. Often what happens when you finish your education, people tell you, go do work experience, get everything, then you come back. But my parents and my sister had this thought that, right now you don't have the financial burden on you, and this is the time where you can experiment, and even if you fail, it won't be a problem, because you have done your basic education, everything, and we are pretty sure that when you go and apply somewhere, you will get a job. you know but right now you have that liberty to try and experiment, which often I've seen that people don't have that. you know they don't get that time or opportunity to try this. So I've told them, okay, give me a year's time, and this is what I want to do. And they've been very supportive. They've been like, okay, do it, no problem. How much money would you require, what do you need? And they've been very honest with me, like, this is our condition, this is what we can do, and rest is up to you. If you can manage with that, good enough, or you find your own resources. So they've been always very frank with me in terms of everything. So that support system has actually made me who I am.